Hello everyone, this is Link 2012, and I am joining you here at level 226. Maybe we can make level 227 today. I mean, we got XP runes and all that. Today, I'm testing out some things with my video quality, so I've tried to increase the quality. I think that I just got a notification saying that it actually downgraded to 480p, but it's still ultra low latency, so hopefully that's a good trade-off. We'll see. But I suppose we should start some music here. There we go. It's good stuff. So we got our music, we got our game. I think I'm going to wait a little bit here. So we're actually waiting currently until the Friday update, which is actually only a few seconds away here, which is really nice. Started just at just the right time, because I was setting up stuff 5 minutes ago, so just got it all ready now. Man. So yeah, let's see, hopefully we'll get some viewers coming in here soon. I've actually got a legendary Dodo Beak to, reveal here. So hopefully that goes well. Oh snap, 2 people joined at the same time. That's pretty funny. Welcome to the stream, Kremi. So Kremi, I have it at ultra low latency right now, and the video quality should be a little bit better. So let's see how that goes. Unless it crashed right now. Oh, nope, it didn't crash. Okay, good. Let me know if you have any issues. Currently waiting for the Friday update. If there's an update, we don't actually know. They might just do back-end stuff, they might do nothing, as they're currently continuing to work on fishing and the other things they're working on. I'm guessing it's still going to be a few more weeks. We can also see if there's going to be a GVG. That would be very interesting. There's a GVG. Oh snap, we've already got everything done. So Saturday is here, so we got experience, item find, and capture rate. I don't know if the dungeons disabled is my question. No, so I do not think that we have an update. Although we do have a few more. Sweet, thanks Kremi. Kremi says looking smooth. So I guess we can go ahead and start up something. Someone said something, Guild Chat. Finish 241, nice. I unfortunately didn't finish too well in this event, but that's fine. How much time do we have? We still have an hour before that. So should I hold off or should I go? Let's go ahead and go. And it looks like everyone's doing good here. I did want to double check though. So I do want KS back there because he has the crazy Scoldamort. But I have Dustwalker. And Dustwalker, oh no, he doesn't have the he's not full DPS, I suppose you could say. And we have this fellow versus Pale Waffle versus Seek. Seek is a little, so Seek versus OMG BBQ Mark. Ooh, Chandler Flare. Chandler Flare has 3% teaming rage, which really you can't beat that, so I'm gonna go ahead and use him. Alright, so we are ready. Okay, we got it on auto, so let's go ahead and scroll down here, ignore boss. Just getting everything set up. And what else do we need? We want to enable auto enrage. Because it'll be very helpful with Chandler Flare. Some more guild messages going on. Man, that was close, yeah. I really should have gone for 250 this event, because I do need more Empower. I don't have much Empower. But oh well. Hopefully, I'm banking on the next event being a little bit better, so we'll see. After this raid, 5 minutes should have passed, so we can go ahead and see what's up. It's just you, Kremi, right now? Sweet. We got some new bounties. We better check those out after this fight. And maybe we'll work on the calculator this episode. We'll see. Kremmy says, whoa, Mythic Gear? I swear I didn't just crawl out of a rock. Yeah, someone on my raid team has Mythic Gear. Basically, oh, do you not know about Mythic Gear? Mythic Gear is the highest quality of gear. It essentially has like a special bonus. So for instance, you know how sets have like, all those special bonuses? You could get one of those with just one item. And so that's the entire idea of that. So like one of the mythics that Chandler Flare has, it gives you, there's a 10% chance every turn that you gain 1 SP. Additionally, there's another mythic they have that increases their team enrage by 3%. And team enrage is essentially a bonus that you get 3% of the enrage for the entire team. So that means even if this guy's getting attacked, they get the enrage. It's a pretty powerful thing. I hadn't calculated it out because it's insanely tough to do that, but by my estimations, it's insanely valuable. The reason I don't calculate it out is because it's technically not a per turn increase. It's just like sort of an over the course of the fight increase. So really you have to calculate that out. And that's something that I don't have in my calculator. Kremmy says, I just noticed the border was different and the same as my Rombolio skem. My mind is blown. Yep. Rombolio's a mythic. So they have 2 mythic familiars in the game, as well as a bunch of mythic equipment. I think they have 7 pieces of mythic equipment currently. I can't name them all, but I do know that there's 7. 1 for each place on your body, and then 2 weapons. Yeah, let's check out these new bounties here. Hopefully we got something good. We probably need to do some solo dungeons here soon as well. Because I'm probably... Yeah, well, I'm at 7. That's not that bad. Alright, doing well. Looks good. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that there wasn't an update. We'll go ahead and check, though, after this dungeon. Because yeah, it is past 5 o'clock now for me. It's not, of course, it's a different time for everyone, but that means that at that hour mark the update occurs, or really 10 minutes after it, I think even. So maybe we'll have to wait a little bit. Although we don't know the new PvP event, so really when the new PvP event comes out, we'll have everything. And hopefully an invasion / GVG.
Big Tobacco targeted people with mental illness. In fact, they gave free cigarettes to psychiatric facilities.
I think
Kremmy says, so instead of like months of grinding for Legendary, Mythic would be a year grind. Oh, yeah, it's very similar in length of a grind. Yeah, so basically you have to farm 3 Legendaries. So yeah, it would be like a year for normal players. It's crazy though, some of those pay-to-win players, they already have maxed mythics. It's like, wow. I mean, it has been months, but it's still interesting to see that. Although I suppose they had most of the familiars to begin with. Let's go ahead and plop on our item find runes. Go ahead and start this up. Where is the boss? I didn't see him earlier. I was not paying attention. I'm probably going the entirely wrong way. Nope, here he is. We got him. Die, Mr. Doggo. I love you, but I must say goodbye. Just out of this. Sweet. Alrighty, boss piece of cake. So, oh man, it's 5:08. So we could either wait 2 minutes in the lobby to see if anything's new, or we can do another thing. I guess we could do a dungeon, because it is capture rate day. Or it's really everything day, so. Sweet, we got a key. No news yet. Kermit says, I tend not to look at the characters on top of PvP. I'll just make a desperate pleb. It'll just make me a desperate pleb, yeah. It's pretty tough to get way up there. Oh, well, we already know what the new event entails. Oh, wow, the new event's already started. Ah, so this one is the Soul Rune, which we don't need because we already have a legendary of that. We also, where's Trials? We have Trials this week. What's the reward for this week? Ah, we got, ooh, Gale Rune. This is really good. I'm tempted to grind for this one. I need to spend gems though. And it's not even, like, yeah, you have to spend so much just for 100 tokens, so I don't know. Unless they have a sale in the shop, I won't go for it probably. I just got your super scroll, your set pet and accessory, and nothing too cool. Let's go ahead and go out. Maybe we can get our rewards. Nope, it's not giving me my rewards. It's not fair. I think in 1 minute it will. We could also hit manually loot, but I don't like it because it doesn't give me everything at once. Okay, let's just hit manually loot. So we got, oh, we got the hat thing. We also got a toll rune, which is pretty nice. Justin Esmeralda says, hello, it's me again. Welcome back, Justin Esmeralda. Yeah, I'm not getting, I didn't get my Trials reward. This is a bummer, or Gauntlet reward, that's a bummer. So I don't quite have enough to craft an epic, whatchamacallit. Because I need, holy smokes, I'm just one away from crafting an epic. And these guys look pretty stinking snazzy. Hey Justin, were you that one person, that one stream that was asking me for a friend request, but I couldn't give it to you because my friend request list was full? Well, I have one spot now. So if I can't remember your name, so that's the problem. You're one of those 3 people. And we better start this PvP before we lose anything. Our team is already perfect for this event, so let's go. Let's go 3. And Max Power. I like Max Power. He looks like he could be an easy takedown. And yes, he is. He's right in the back. All we need to do is save up some SP, and then we strike. Boom, boom, time to strike. He's done for. He didn't even know it hit him. Get it? Because that's his name. Anyways. Oh, Snappy evaded. Oh, we still got him. No problemo. Yo, if that Wembo crit heals. Nope, not quite. Fabulous. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get, you can't get token pouches. So as a free-to-play player, you can't really grind for those events, even though you might really want to. Because I know if I could get an epic Gale rune, that would be like the best thing ever. But I do know that other people are going to grind for it too, so unless I have pouches, no chance. There's no chance. Alrighty. Sweet. So now we can do some trials. Yeah, it is a crazy overpowered PvP team. Let's go ahead and... Can't we? What can we do? Oh, this is trials, so we can probably do higher than usual. Do 181. Let's actually not do quite... Yeah, we should do 5. 5 is the best in regards to output. And we better put it on auto. And we should probably disable the setting that we put up for ignoring the boss. There we go. But yeah, the hardest thing to make in that team would definitely be Meaty. Meaty is just huge pain in the butt to get. There was one sale that essentially gave you a legendary schematic for free, and I was really fortunate and I got the Meaty, who was exactly who I was farming for. I mean, there would have been plenty of other familiars that would have been great too, but yeah, Meaty's just the best. So now we just have to pay attention here to the dungeon to make sure that we don't get wrecked. Do you guys have any legendary schematics? I mean, like, honestly, I've gotten so many that I was really unlucky for a very long time, but then all of a sudden I was getting everything I wanted, so at this point there's really nothing for me to, you know, complain about. And there we go, one more fight's down. And we're saving up shields, which is nice. Hopefully we can get our reward after this dungeon. After all, I really would like to make that epic, what is it, mount. Kermie says, I have Robbie and a Captain Bob-Odoms, I think. Ooh. Or Bombs? Well, whatever the captain thing is. Yeah, Captain Bomb's really good. And he makes a lot of good fusions, so... I mean, one good fusion, which is Rombolio. Robbie's not terrible either, though there's better options out there now, so there's that. Snap, this guy is just wrecking us. This, like, just takes a little bit of time to manual. Alright, there we go, we're good. Heal up. Alrighty. Oh, this is a full SP shrine. I want to save that for the boss, if possible. So we can either go up here or over there. We got that guy or this fellow. I like this fellow. He doesn't look too harmful. He looks very perceptive, but not too harmful. Actually, he's last in line, so we've got to take him down. And why did I just do that? So we actually want to run through, and then when we get to the final mob, heal up. It's the usual tactic for this. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now at this point I think we should be good. We might actually even want to switch me and this guy for just a moment. Yeah, let's just auto it for a little bit. Wembo, you gotta heal up. Stop just not doing nothing. You silly potato. Alright, there we go. And he uses the SP shrine anyways. Oh well. I know I'm in front. For just a little bit. Until my shield gets down, then we'll switch me out. There we go. Switch out. And steal his health. Alright. We're getting pretty close to the end of this dungeon, which is nice. I mean, I guess since I'm not going to go for the epic this event, I don't have to try too hard about trying to get a high tier. We might want to drop it because it's pretty tough right now. Yeah, so Kermie says, this song's a blast of nostalgia. This is, what is it? Mortal Kombat theme remix by QMU Music. It's pretty good. I really like it. Even though I've never played Mortal Kombat, actually. I'm such a potato. I haven't played so many games. And man, we're actually sustaining ourselves very well in this final boss fight. I guess Nasdudu isn't that bad, so that helps. Although everyone else is still alive, so I mean, they're still pecking away at us. Oh snap, there we go. Might want to revive just a wee bit, and continue. Alrighty here. Forgot we should probably advertise on the Pirate Stick as well. Just let them know we're streaming right now. 181. No, we still haven't gotten our, what is it? Our trials reward. This is quite a bummer. Unless it did, unless it gave us like both of them combined, and that would make sense since we have a, what is it? We already have 199. Oh, hello, The Division. Welcome, The Division. Ahoy, matey. When are you gonna stream next, man? I always miss your streams. And are you going to stay for any of mine? You always drop out. Maybe Clash. Oh, gotcha. And when are you gonna do that? Curry says, I finally got the courage to try 109 Gauntlet, but no luck. I'm really hurt on Trials and Gauntlet right now, being stuck below where I am at. Oh yeah, that's always tough. Usually it's because of the, oh great, whatever. Let's continue. But basically, because of all the rebalancing and whatnot, you don't have as high of bonuses as you would have normally at those points, so that has a big effect. The Division says, I don't know, I'm still working. Oh, sounds good. So you're currently driving. So over on the Division, you've got pirates. Over here, just potatoes. The Division says, yes. I'm not sure which remark that's to, but... What else is there to discuss here in this game? I mean, we've pretty much analyzed this dungeon to its ends. We've shown these little symbols and their interest. We've debated over whether this is water or it's not. Like, is this guy floating or is he floating? You know, floating in water or floating in, like, air? Design's pretty good. Got that robotic splash there. Oh, what is that of? That's a good question. I also find it interesting that you have these patches here, but I don't think you have those on the outside. I mean, we can double check when we go out to the map, but we'll see. So let's see if yeah, there's none of those patches here, even though they're in the battle. Very interesting. Switching up the art style, I see. I mean, Axe is a pretty good divider, so there's that. There is another interesting thing here, and I'll kill off some mobs and I'll show you guys this. But in this dungeon... Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong on this one. But what oh no, I'm right. So this dungeon's actually reflected over the axis. So if you look, you know, you have this thing up here, you have it down here, you have this thing right here, you have it over here. Everything's reflected. It's pretty cool. Vision says, I'll be right back. Sounds good. See you soon, Division. So Kremi says, I'd say ooze and maybe a cybernetic alien combination of genetic ramifications done. Ooze. Oh, you mean the stuff on the little puddle. Some alien genetics? Doesn't that in Wait, okay, so I'd say ooze and it may be a cybernetic alien combination or a genetic ramifications done. Well, that would imply that we have aliens in this game, and as far as we've seen, we don't have aliens. Oh, just messed up the screen there. Okay, it's good now. Yeah, that would be interesting if there. Oh no, there were. Did you see those patches? There were patches like this, so it is. Those do exist. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have aliens. I guess the closest thing we have to aliens are those Marvins or whatever, with all the eyeballs, and that's implying that aliens would look like our generic aliens. Also, who's to say that if there were aliens, they would run on DNA? It'd be pretty hard to have a living organism without DNA, though. Because then where would you get your coding information for everything in your body? Like, yeah, you would, well, basically you would need some sort of coding language wrapped up like DNA. And I guess we do have lots of different nucleic acids, so there might be a potential combination out there, other than the one we currently have. Yeah, that's an interesting discussion. If there were aliens, would they have DNA? Probably one of the least productive discussions you could have, but it's an idea. Alright, let's actually disable, what is it? Ignore boss? Or, sorry, enable ignore boss. That way, next few raids we do can be fine. Won't have to worry about, oh, we didn't actually exchange our runes. Speaking of runes, I should check out how many rune fragments I have. I might have enough for a new legendary. Not a meta, obviously, but, you know. After this dungeon, okay, so we've got, yeah, let's go ahead and check those materials to see, oh, and someone's updating the guild hall, I think. Oh, maybe not. Nah, it's the same. Okay, let's go into materials. And let's see here. So we only have 300, so unless we go through and exchange a bunch of stuff, we can't do that. Mount guts, we just need one more. That's funny, I just barely don't have enough mount guts, that's great. I don't think we can get it from anywhere either. Oh wait, we could exchange our common, couldn't we? Let's see here. Oh yeah, we could exchange him. Wait, do we? Oh yeah, we would get something for releasing. Release. One second though, Kremi is saying something. Kremi is saying, I'd say ooze and it might be a cybernetic alien combination. Oh sorry, we read that before. Kremi says, maybe they would, but the DNA may not be in the strands, but other patterns and or different to what we may comprehend. No, it would have to be in a very similar combination because of the ability to access it and whatnot, but it is possible, maybe possible to use different nucleic acids in that. Unless you mean by chromosomes. In that case, yes, completely. Of course your chromosomes could be shaped differently. That's just, you know, the way things are. But the entire idea of having that coding mechanism is pretty fundamental, particularly with having ribonucleic acid, or just some sort of nucleic acid. So let's go ahead and release. So we got 4 guts, so we can make this guy. Alright. So let's see if he probably won't have more stats than our current rare, but his bonus might be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and fuse. Or I guess this isn't fusing, but let's go ahead and do it. Yes, I got the turtle! I wanted the turtle so badly. Click to summon. Let's go ahead and summon him. Oh, snap, we got Empower. Yes, that's pretty good. And of course his stats is, what is it, 90 something or other? Wait, so this is 60, 70, 80, 90, 96. Let's go calculate our current mount's TS. So he has he has well over 100, so it'll be a matter of Empower. Is that 1% Empower worth more than the speed? We'll have to see. But yeah, 2.5% Empower chance is pretty stinking high, so I am very satisfied with my draw. And of course use the turtle, which I want. Yeah, can't wait to upgrade him. Let's go. How much would it cost? It would cost 100 mount guts to upgrade him, but that should make him better than my current guy, so that's nice. My current guy, he's not very balanced. This guy would be a little bit more balanced too, which I really like. Because I do want a little bit more health currently. Oh snap. So we are number one remix. Mackley Jackson says hi. Welcome Mackley Jackson. The Division says, one more delivery in the same neighborhood. Oh, that's sweet that you got in the same neighborhood. That's great. How often does that happen?
Just follow my moves. It's sneak around. Be careful not to make a sound.
You have Malakali Jackson says he has a bit heroes. What do you mean by you have a bit heroes? Oh, you have bit heroes. Oh, I thought you said I have a bit heroes, and I was really confused. Alright, let's switch these fellows out. I think we should be able to just do our spread hit, and that would heal us up a little bit, as well as do some damage. And he doesn't have any healers, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Although he does have the heal when hit. Oh, you're level 104. That's pretty nice, Jackson. How long have you been playing for? Alright, sweet, we got this. We won this battle. I can't remember, what level are you, Kremmy? I guess we can look it up. 14 days and 6 hours. I actually meant, I meant, like, in regards to how long have you been playing Bit Heroes for, like, you know, several months, several years. Of course, not several years, but, not actual in-game playing time. The Division has work. He'll be right back. Sounds good. See you soon, The Division. 2 months. Nice. Oh, Crummy's level 155. Sweet. I mean, I'm assuming that's Crummy. Could be wrong. Could always be wrong on that one. And should I just decline all these friends? I think I should. No, I'm gonna save. I don't know. Oh boy. So yeah, that was Crummy. That's good. Jackson says, can I be your friend, please? Who do you currently have in your raid team? Are you doing heroic? And Snitchu just joined us. Welcome, Snitchu. Glad to have you, man. We just crafted an epic mount, and we got some pretty good luck with it, so you missed out. Oh wait, do I have the right runes on right now? No, we don't. We need to switch these out. And Cremmy greets Snitchu. Oh, you did see that, so you were watching sort of like secretly. Or did you just see it in chat? Oh snap, I forgot. We can identify a legendary enchant as well. I got one. I didn't notice. So we can do that right after this dungeon, or raid, whatever this thingy is. After we overanalyze these guys again. Jackson said, just search up Ravenwolf, and that will be me. You haven't answered my questions, though. What raid are you on? Can you do heroic? Because here's the deal, bro. I want to add people that I can help. And if I can't help you, then there's no use in me adding you. So it looks like you're on raid 3 now. Stitcher says, should I craft an epic 2 or save for legendary? My advice would be to save for epic, and then fully upgrade epic, then go on to legendary. Now, reason for that is that legendary is just insanely expensive, and the cost efficiency of it is insanely minute. I think I looked over it, and it's basically, would you rather have 50% more stats for, what is it, like 16 weeks? Or would you rather wait 16 weeks for that investment to pan out? I personally would prefer having the stuff immediately, and then of course you can always release your epic for materials later. So Jackson says he can do raid 3 heroic. So I'll tell you what, Jackson. Well, no, actually, if you can do raid 3 heroic, then you don't need me. Because I can't do raid 4 heroic in a team, and if you already have a team that can do raid 3 heroic, you don't need another good friend. Granted, I'm not even that good. So, I'm just going to try to add people that come on here that need a friend to help them out. I can actually pull up the math if you want, Snitchu. It's in my calculator. I actually have an entire section of my calculator dedicated to it for mounts. And Jackson said, you are pro. Thank you, Jackson. I don't really consider myself a pro. Snitchu says, I trust you. Yeah. It's just that it's always nice to have evidence to back yourself up, because then it's like, yeah, you can't dispute this. That's what annoys me sometimes when some people make crazy claims about them manipulating variables. It's like, well, we don't really have any data on that, so... It would be interesting to test, though. Be insanely difficult. But possible. Ooh, here we go. I guess we're getting into some of the more recent stuff with QEMU music. Cuphead's pretty recent, that's what I'm saying. Jackson says, I have 11 doubloons from Raid 3 and it's for a legendary loot. Oh, good. I think you want to upgrade several legendaries maxed. So you get a maxed, and essentially what that'll do is it'll give you just enough TS to push through to Raid 4. And then tier 4, I'm guessing, sorry, Raid 5 will probably be out like a little while after you reach Raid 4. So try to just get some legendaries there. Don't worry about trying to get sets and whatnot. Man, this poor little guy. He has no chance. He's taking a lot of hits though, if you look at that. It's pretty good for such a tiny robot. I mean, this robot dog probably has just as much health as that little robot. Jackson says, if you look at my loot, it's weak. Probably is. We can look you back up. If I still have you copied. Yeah, I do. Yeah, your accessory could be better, and your pet is not very good. I would highly suggest you buy some large boxes. You know, just save gems up for them. It should only take a few weeks. And you got all your epics here. You want to max them, man. Don't just upgrade them twice. You want to max them. Snitchu says, yes, got the turtle. Congrats, Snitchu. The reason I want a turtle really badly is that I'm a speed build, so it makes absolutely no sense that I would be riding a turtle. It doesn't really work well with my entire attempt to become a potato, though. I mean, I'm not a potato. It's just like, you know, it's a cool outfit, right? You know? 2.7%, 2.75% dual strike. Nice, dude. That is good. Nah, the maximum's 3%, so that's pretty close to the max. I wouldn't exchange it unless you got really bad stat distribution. Also, you can use my calculator to say how much better than it is than anything else. I mean, like, the chance that you'll get a damn DPS bonus is, what is it? A little bit higher than it would be to get a, what is it? I'm trying to think here. A tank bonus. And then the chance that you get something better than you currently have is about 50%. So your chance to get something better is probably about 1 in 3? So yeah, I'd say your stats are probably about 1 in 3, Snitchu, to get something better. So if that's a risk you're willing to take, then take it by all means. I wouldn't. What do you mean by a Narmu, Jackson? I don't know what Narmu is. Oh, wait a minute. We're not going to do another raid. We're going to go do the Dodo Beak now. Alright, guys. So, it is time for us to do the Dodo Beak. So we're going to go under Enchants. Going to click Identify. And here it is. The legendary Dodo Beak. Are we ready to identify this? Just waiting for the music. Snap, the music's getting intense. Alrighty, here we go, and we got Evade. No, it's terrible. Oh, this is perhaps the worst possible thing we could have gotten. No, it's not. This isn't the worst we could have gotten. And so that's a throwaway. Oh well. Better luck next time. Hiding behind this web. Please don't notice me. Let's actually check out our bonuses here. I wonder how our bonus distribution is doing. It's probably not too great. So we got, where is it? Our speed bonus is about 6%. And then our dual strike and empower are at 3 and 4% respectively. So we really need to shave off some speed and throw it at dual strike and empower. That's actually really good for the, what is it? Because we currently have a speed guy here. So if we exchange him for our other pet, dual strike's probably one of the best possible Dude, seriously, dual strike is the best we could have done. So Jackson says, fight me in Bit Heroes. Let me see your in-game name again. So how much stats do you have? You have about 400, so I'm going to say 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, almost 1,000 TS. Not quite. So let's take off something here. In order to get down to 1,000, we need to take off a lot, actually. Let's take off something with speed. And let's take off another thing with speed. This is still way too much. This is good. Let's take off the hat. This is still too much. Wow, man, it's hard to take off your stuff in order to fight someone in Bit Heroes. This has health. I don't need so much health. This should be about even, so let's go ahead and fight. Not exactly, but close. Let's duel. Mr. Jackson. I think I have over 1,000 TS, so it's still a little bit unfair. My distribution, though, is going to be really wonky, so... What? You're offline? You just transferred to another server, Raven? Or Jackson? You can't just do that to me. I trusted you. No! You potato. Well, unless you duel me, man, I can't duel you. It's just not working. Jackson says, I'm still in the same server. Oh, and I got my gauntlet stuff, so we actually can do some upgrading. You think it's a glitch? Well, I'm going to go to your server. And then try once more. Maybe I just need to go out to the lobby. Let's see. Let's reconnect one more time. And it's lagging. Well, thanks to our gauntlet stuff, we can actually go ahead and upgrade. Oh, you've been offline for 12 seconds. Alright, well, I'm just not going to fight you because it's not working. Sorry, man. If you can get it to work to where you can duel me, then I will accept, though. Oh, you can just talk to the gauntlet guy? Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't know that. Thanks, Snitchu. You learn something new every day. Okay, so now we have all those guts. Let's go ahead and upgrade our epic. Oh, here we go. Raven. Let's go ahead and take off our stuff. Actually, let's keep this on. Let's go ahead and take off all this other stuff, though. Just give me a little bit, Raven Wolf. Adjusting to your TS. And this is a little bit close. Let's just take off one more thing. So you have more TS than me, I think. But let's go ahead and fight. Oh yeah, my distribution is really wonky now. I have 10 times as much agility as power. That won't matter though. Let's go ahead and fight. Oh no, I don't have a weapon. Give me 1 second, Ravenwolf. I need to go get a weapon. I can't. I can't do that without a weapon. That's pretty silly of me. Right, here we go. Here's a weapon. Yeah, now my TS is a little bit closer to what yours was. Fight me, Jackson! I might not have any clothes on, but I will still beat you. That match didn't count as anything. Because I didn't have a weapon. And you can't fight without a weapon. It causes lag, which I don't like. Here we go. Let's go. And now it's lagging. Come on. There we go. Are you ready to get wrecked? No, you're not. You are not ready to see what I'm about to unleash upon your army. If you could even call it that. I'm being so mean. I'm just trash talking right now. And should I start? What should I do here? That's my question. There's no way you're gonna touch my tank. Like, we're just gonna rip through you, bro. Just the sad truth of things. Need a better pet too. Oh, potatoes, you just used the heal on me. That was what I was afraid of. Thankfully, my team is still powerful enough. Crummy says, I always take out healers first. Actually, fun fact, Crummy, healers are the person you want to leave. Okay, so you want to leave healers as long as they're healing up the tank. So there's different ways to manipulate things, that way that happens. But if you can get that to happen, it's actually really powerful. Well, that was completely unfair. I just absolutely wrecked poor old Jackson. Here we go. Jackson, we can do a rematch. I'm going to take off my ring, so I will literally only have one thing on. And I will be Sonic. I only have like 600 TS from this, but... yeah, I have like nothing. I think you'll be able to beat me with this attire. Alright, let's go. Accept. And after this, I'm gonna go do some more dungeons and whatnot. Yeah, you're gonna have a fighting chance this time. already. We got them. It's so funny to see myself only doing like 100 damage. Alright, so you... Yeah, it's game over though. I know I'm gonna win already. Just watch. Just you watch. Your healer's dead. There's no way they can catch up. Actually, there is a way. If he evades both my quirks, you can still catch up. Right. Now you're done for. Because now you can't heal. Not that healing would matter. I would actually want you to heal if you could. Holy potatoes! What on earth is wrong with you? You just took me out in one hit. That's not fair at all. I'm calling shenanigans. This is completely bonkers. I was like almost beating you, and then okay, well I'm beating you now. That's a good game. I'm gonna actually auto. That's how confident I am. So even with only, what is it? Only a weapon and literally nothing else, I still won. That was pretty funny. But I thought you would have won. I mean, like, you have more TS than me and everything. Oh well, whatever. Snitchy says, I got dual strike in PvP. I love this turtle. That's awesome. Kemi says, even friendly mocking can get you when you least expect it. Yep. I need to. I shouldn't do that. That's bad. Being a bad role model. Should just be like, I hope you win. So let's put our stuff back on and get back to dungeoneering. Although I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and upgrade our epic guy here. Let's not re-roll him because we want Empower. Empower is like perfect for us. And we're gonna get 30 more stats, and so that should bring us over what we currently have. And I think, okay, so we can upgrade him a total of 3 times. Of course, it's gonna take us 200 to upgrade him next time, but that's okay. Yeah, now he's better in all regards. He's just gonna give us maybe a little bit less DPS, but you think about it, and that 2% at left really like 1% net, 1% more at like what is it, 1,000 is worth 10, so maybe this guy's worth more. I don't know. I'm not gonna debate it. I'm just gonna use him. He's awesome. He's mine. And now I have a TS closer to what I want. Oh, 519 for my health. That's actually a lot more than I want, but okay. It's not the end of the world. And of course my speed and power are a little bit balanced, more balanced now, which I also like. I guess I'll just have to wait until I can upgrade some more items and that'll be good. Jackson says, did you know sometimes when you get killed, you're still alive and just can't die at all? Sometimes when you get killed, you are still alive and just can't die at all. I didn't know that. I've never had that bug before. Yeah, so this team's much better now. Unfortunately, Nate is now the lowest health, so he's going to be picked on. I didn't mind myself getting picked on, because it was like, oh, you know, it doesn't matter. Because I'm not a big contribution to team DPS. I am honestly curious, though, if this mount will increase my overall DPS or not. Because I do have about 1,000 in it. Is that worth sacrificing the 30 whatevers? I don't know. I guess we'll never know, but our stats are now much more balanced if we look down. Wait, how do we have such a high Empower chance? This guy's an Empower. Oh, he is Empower! Great. He's Empower. I thought he was Dual Strike. Bummer. Oh, that's not good. So I guess we're gonna have to... I am gonna calculate that off stream then to see what is better. Kremi says, maybe the pet is what you're thinking of. There's pets that heal upon death with slight chances. Jackson says, Link, if you see my name in the game, then check it out. Alright. I doubt I'll see your name in game though. Unless you unless you duel me, and in that case, I will probably annihilate you, even with my weapon, just with my weapon. Oh, that match was pretty close. You did kill me right there, so it was pretty good. Pretty high level stuff. Oh, and I just noticed this on my other screen. You subscribed, Jackson. Welcome, my fellow potato. Except nobody knows that except us, alright? That's our little secret, okay? Awesome. Man, we're getting wrecked right now. Okay. But we survived, so that was fine. Yeah, I want to calculate this. I don't have mounts, what is it? Integrated into my calculator yet, so we'll have to figure out how to do that. Jackson says, advice. Do you want advice or do you want to get advice? Yeah, did I say that? You want to get advice or give advice? So he says, Jackson says, get 2 OP tanks that are health. Or what? Is that advice to me? Because I would say it really depends on the situation. For instance, right here in Raid 4, you really only want 1 tank. No, in Raid 4 you want a bait and you want a tank, like the one I have right here. Unfortunately, I don't have a bait. So I'm not doing the best. Now you might ask, what is a bait? A bait is essentially someone who has the lowest health in the team, but they have really high damage mitigation. So like they have trophy, obliteration, etc. So they get targeted by all the attacks. And they absorb all the damage. Jackson says the situations are more complicated than you think. Jackson, you have no experience with Raid 4 currently. Additionally, if you have a tank that's entirely health, you have no sustainability. You just have longevity. And longevity is not what gets you through very long raids. Sure, if you need 2 tanks for like Raid 3, which I think you do need 2 tanks for Raid 3, that's a good model. But anywhere else, it falls flat. Well, not anywhere else, but a lot of other times it falls flat. Because you're not recovering enough health, essentially. And tanks can do that if they have a heal when hit pet and very high damage. So that's why they don't never put anything into agility, and they put everything into power. Now, of course, there is, I would say that there is a fine balance between your tank putting a certain amount in power and a certain amount in stamina. Sometimes they do need more stamina than usual. Like, I personally wish my tank put a little bit more into his stamina, but oh well. Oh, potatoes! This guy can't have just done that. Man. So we cannot revive our tank anymore because we don't have any Marus on our team. Well, the boss is right there. My question is, are there any more enemies? Because I don't want to run into any more enemies here if I fight the boss. Yeah, I think there... Oh, there's a heal tower. Is this it, though? I think this is it. Okay. Jackson says, I am so lucky that my friend is overpowered. And this doesn't sound believable, but true. What friend do you have? Oh snap, we forgot to change our runes out again. Man, we're so bad at this. Oh, you mean the one you mentioned earlier? Yeah, that guy's pretty good. I doubt we'll be able to sustain ourselves. Oh, you have SSS1? How do you have SSS1? I've never met anyone with SSS1. Alright, so yeah, we can't revive him, so we're just gonna have to rely on getting hits off here. and I think we might be able to pull it off if we do it just right. Show picture or fake news. I agree, you should probably send a screenshot. Jackson says, back then I had the game before Raid 4 came out and I was a pro. I was level 345. Uh-huh. You were level 345. And who were you? Like, what was your in-game name? I love how Snitchu's chiming in with me. Also, you would have much more experience of the game if you were level 345 than it appears you have currently. Like, just looking at your character and whatnot, and like you saying, is my character good, for instance. Like, those kinds of things aren't the kind of thing that someone would say if they had been that level at one time. I think I'm going to switch back to this guy just for until I can calculate if he's actually better, but from what I'm thinking, he is better, so. Jackson says, this one's long ago, but I remember, but if I'm correct, it started with an M. What is it? He's gone now, but he was off a few months. No, but he was here, what was it? After Raid 4, so that couldn't be you. But no, thanks for pulling our leg, Jackson, but we all know better. Jackson says, by the way, what do you think is better, health, speed, or attack? I have an entire video on that, actually, that you can check out. So I don't want to go into too much detail on it. But essentially, speed or attack, that's if you want to become a DPS. Health if you want to become a tank. There's two types of tanks. One type of tank puts everything into stamina, and they're a little bit rarer. But there's also another kind of tank that puts like 1,200 in stamina, and then the rest in power. And that's the best build because essentially what ends up happening is that when you get hit, your pet procs, they're worth a lot more. Now, with DPS, you want speed and attack for obvious reasons. Now, the distribution of those is interesting. So, how do I explain this? There's advantages to having a full speed build. There's advantages to having like a mostly speed build. There's advantages to having a mostly attack build. And there's also the balanced build, which gets you the best of both worlds. Currently, I have a speed build because I like the advantages that it comes with. For instance, it's really good in PvP, so on and so forth. It has more precise killing. Oh, what's another big thing? More maneuverability. Whereas a power build, you don't have those things. With a power build, you have your SP is worth more, and when you're lucky, it's worth more. Jackson says SSS1 is still better than Fibonacci. Yeah, he is in regards to TS. I still don't believe you have him as a friend though. You gotta send a picture. Here we go. So I'll send you an invite to the Pirates deck here if I can. So join this Discord. And then post a link under the Link 2012 room. Of your image, because I don't think you can post images on streams. Otherwise, none of us are going to believe you. And we are sustaining ourselves pretty well in this gauntlet, which is surprising. Typically, these guys just take you down. And CCC 888888 got a legendary. A new legendary. So, say congrats to him. Sweet. He's an RNG. RNGesus bless us. Cremmy says, well, fiddlesticks. I was knocked from my spot and got 30 mats instead of 40 monster guts. Feels bad, man. Oh, that's a bummer. What position is that? That's gotta be pretty low down there. Jackson, Discord isn't working for me. Sorry. You can think I'm lying all you want. I really don't care. Doesn't matter, I suppose. But yeah, what position is, what is it, 30 mats? Can't remember. Is it really hard to place well now? Because I've heard some people say that there's more, I think there's more players in the game, but other people are saying, oh no, there's less players now. So I don't know. Cremate says, was really low. I was last 3,900 rank, but shot back to 4,001 plus to get lower rewards. Aw, that's a bummer. Snitchy says, less players now, so many got banned. Was it an automated ban system, or was it just a targeted ban system? Because I heard that, well, you know, they targeted particular players, but left out a lot of others that were exploiting it. Therefore, you're only losing a few members, particularly those in pay-to-win nights. And as a result, you know, that's not a massive dent in the player base, because we have, what is it, 1 million players or something like that. Probably not 1 million, but it's a pretty small fraction. Jackson says, I hate Trials ranks. Every minute it drops down either 100, 500, or 1,000. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, especially at your point in time, Trials is just absolutely ridiculous. Very, very difficult to compete in. I wish it wasn't so, but unfortunately it is. Hopefully someday they increase the margins again. Now the nice thing is that to get to the top is a lot easier for you guys nowadays. For instance, way back then, the margins were smaller, and it took a lot of work to get to, you know, the final raid, which everyone was at. But nowadays, you got mounts, you've got enchants, you got all this stuff that helps you get farther faster, as well as good friends. So, yeah. Oh, you also have World Boss, which is quite helpful with getting legendaries. Jackson says, it's hard to get back up in the ranks. Yeah, unfortunately. Because consequently, since it's easy to, you know, be able to compete, everybody does compete. And since everybody does compete, it's difficult to, you know, keep a good status. Alright, so let's farm some of these statuses as well as... I can't remember the main guy. The main boss? Don't know his name. Jackson says, Link, want to do tier 6 world boss fight / world boss? I don't think... Well, I'm currently farming for familiars, Jackson. But if you catch me on like a Thursday, or like a day where there's item find, sure, I'll join in. Although, on those days, I wouldn't be getting much out of it. But it would help you at the same time. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really want to farm for this guy right now, so maybe after I get him. Or if I get him. If I get him this episode, I will play some World Boss with you. Let's put it that way. Or as many World Bosses as I have left that I can do. I mean the main boss guy, by the way, so this is that. Snitchu says, farming welcome? I do want welcome. At the same time, this guy is also used in Kolvard. So I'm sort of farming for both. I'm not sure which direction I want to take right now, Snitchu. So by doing this, I sort of can, you know, say, well, I'm going for both right now. Because right now I've got good DPS familiars, which are, you know, Quirks. I've got a good healer and a good tank. 2 good tanks, actually. Jackson says, I want the Seism. Yeah, I want the Seism too. Seism's pretty stinking good. I actually never ended up I never got it in the end. And then first thing, when I get to raid 4, I get the crazy spear thing, which is great. I think they need more bows, to be honest, man. Haven't had a legendary bow in a while. Jackson says, whoever has the stick, I kind of feel bad for them. Stick's actually really good. I love stick. Although, once you get far enough in the game, stick becomes completely irrelevant. Jackson says, but the other stats. The stats of the stick is just the same as any other legendary of that tier. The thing is just that it's distributed in one particular area. And I personally like that, because it allows you to completely professionalize each item. Of course, it forces, if you have that same thing with all the items, it forces your stats into an X over 6 scenario. Or X over 6 scenario. So Jackson says, if you upgrade it to attack, you'll get 0 health and 0 for speed. Yeah, for the item, Jackson. But your other items can compensate quite easily. For instance, what if you want a lot more power than you do everything else? Then all of a sudden, stick becomes insanely helpful. Jackson says, I want balanced stats. What do you mean by balanced stats? Do you mean with stamina, power, and agility, or just power and agility? Because if you're saying power and agility, yeah, that's not actually that bad. I would encourage you to do that. But if you're saying balanced all of your stats, that's actually a very bad situation. And I can explain that for you if you want. Well, okay, it's not the worst scenario. No, Jackson said, like for example, 500 attack, 500 health, and 545 health and 530 speed. Yeah, you don't want that, man. You don't want that. I'll try to explain that here. So first of all, here's one important aspect to take into account. Agility and power are not linear in the amount they increase your DPS potential. The equation is actually like approximately, I'm just making this super simple here, power and agility divided by 2 to the power of 2. So that essentially means that you're going to have an exponential function there. So in other words, the more you add on to your attack and speed, the more it's worth. And so therefore, every little bit you increase it is worth a ton more. Now, additionally, you have particular goals for a DPS and a tank. The goal of a tank is sustainability or longevity, one of those two. And in order to have high sustainability or high longevity, you need to dedicate all of your bonuses to that field. Now, a goal of the DPS is to deal as much damage as possible. And in order to do that, you need all the bonuses in that field. And would you guess what? Bonuses in the damage field stack multiplicatively. So the more bonuses you have, the more they're worth. Additionally, with tanks, it's a very similar thing where the more bonuses of a particular type you have, the more it's worth. So you want to professionalize in one or the other. As a DPS, just having enough health to get by, and as a tank, just having a lot in health / damage. Jackson says, okay, okay, okay. Just trying to give you the explanation, man. But anyway, so that's the long-winded reason why you shouldn't go completely balanced. Jackson says, there is something I'm concerned about, though. What is that, Jackson? I like the animation of the lava in the background of this. Like, not in the main dungeon. The main dungeon actually has it glowing if you look at it. That's pretty cool. Let's make this coin chase us. Snap is chasing us. Oh no, we collected it. That's terrible. Jackson says, okay, someone said that it's really rare to get legendary stuff. Yes, it is super rare to get legendary stuff. Legendary's pet / accessories are about 3% chance in large boxes. That means you need to buy about 30. Or what is it? I think $300 worth. It's an insane amount. Or $300, $200 worth on average. Now, that's of course, you know, only pets and accessories. When you get to dungeons, one second, Jackson said something more. But if you exchange anything legendary, it's a little bit easier. I'm a little bit confused as to what you're saying. Are you talking about items in particular? Because yeah, I suppose legendaries from Trials, World Boss, Raids are pretty rare. I mean, you'll get a few a week, probably. Maybe even just one a week. But that's better than no legendaries per week. And as a result, those add up. So eventually you'll get enough, you know, one for every piece of your body. Additionally, you can exchange any extras you have and turn those into material which you can use to upgrade the other ones. To be completely honest, at this point in time, most of my materials come from exchanging legendaries. So they actually aren't all that rare. Or at least not as rare as their corresponding materials. Or the corresponding materials it would take to upgrade. And currently Jackson's the only one in the chat. Interesting. Where did Kremmy go? Where did Strike Force go? What about Waffle? Jackson's pretty cool though, so have Jackson. Jackson says, so why can't I get the legendary body from Raid 3 again since I accidentally exchanged it? Oh, you can. Don't worry, you can. You can get it as many times as you want. Snitchu's here. He has the sleeping thing. Yeah, you can get the same thing over and over and over again. I have plenty. I've gotten so many of the same thing. That's actually an issue some people have, is that like, well, you know, I keep getting the same one, but I don't get anything new. Kremmy says, I'm here. Sorry, I'm manualing Trials 110. Oh, interesting. So it just must not show you in the chat here unless you've typed recently. Interesting. Trials 110. What rarity is that? I can't remember. Jackson says, that moment when you get the first legendary weapon. Dude, that's awesome. Legendaries are amazing. Don't hold quite as much value as they used to, but they're still pretty good. And I mean, once you get up to the top, then you're getting sets and mythics, and those are where it's at. Jackson says, oh, my potatoes! I just got a legendary! Oh, oh snap, dude, Jackson, congrats. What did you get? My stream must have blessed you with good luck. No, that's not true. That's not true. There's no such thing as luck. In regards to intrinsic luck. But yeah, what legendary did you get? Dude, that's so cool. Kremi says, I'm trying my luck for tier 6 sets and or legendaries from trials. Sounds good. Tier 6 sets are actually really nice. I can't remember what you get in trials though. Is it the divinity that you get in trials, or is it something else? I can't remember. Kremi says, or, well, RNG being on my side of auto drops. Jackson says, a legendary helmet from Raid 3. Oh, nice. Tank set, Snitchu says. Thanks, Snitchu. It's not Talds, is it? It's not Talds, right? I can't remember the tank set for that raid. I can look it up though. No, I don't think it's a tank set, Snitchu, because the tank set for tier 6 is found in World Boss, and that set is Talds, or Taldith, or Talders, or whatever it's called. We'll try to get some sets. And sorry for the lag, it's just currently loading up the page for sets. Excuse my burps. Ah, yes. Snitchu. For tier 6, the trials drop is actually Bushido. So you know that set, the one that's 10% damage, 10% minus 10% damage reduction? Kremi says, well, potatoes. If it's a tank set, then I'm up the creek with a paddle. No, it's not a tank set, Kremi. It's the Bushido. Bushido's pretty good. And Bushido's actually only 2 pieces, so that's really nice. Gives you a really high chance to get it. Or high comparatively to other sets. I wonder if they'll have a 5 set piece next raid. Because we've gotten up to 4, but we don't have 5 yet. Jackson says, I'm mad at myself again. What are you mad at, Jackson? Did you accidentally exchange it? Snitchu says, 5-piece tank set and then heart eyes. Yeah, that would be pretty stinking awesome. I can't imagine how difficult that would be to grind for, though. I mean, like, 4 pieces are already tough. Oh, we got another raid shard. Let's go ahead and try another raid. Wait, do we have the right enchants equipped? We better have the right enchants equipped. If we don't, then I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, no, we do. It was just specialized. Sweet. Here we go. But then it would cap out at 6 pieces, right? Because you only have 6 item slots. Unless you have a combination with pets and accessories. That could be absolutely hilarious. 8-piece set. Dude, use balance. 9-piece set. Chances of that happening, though, are slim. I honestly wonder where Strikeforce Saw is, because he said, what was it, 2 days ago when I was streaming, when are you going to be available? And I told him today. I guess it is sort of a different time for me. Sushi says set and chance. Oh. Set and chance is pretty funny. Dude, that would be so weird and so powerful. Or they might... No, it would be like such a minuscule bonus. It would just be so obscure, like... Jackson says, okay, once I got Phobos. Phobos is really good. I like Phobos. Although it's sort of irrelevant because, yeah, you don't have any raid shards and you probably won't end up getting them fast enough. Snitchu says, I want Absorb Runes. Absorb Runes would be really nice. I could see an Absorb build becoming being very interesting. Although I still personally don't consider Absorb as good as Evade. I mean, okay, Evade is not mathematically better, so I don't think Absorb is as good as Block, for instance. I think Absorb's pretty low on the tier of actual usefulness. Jackson says, so I exchanged it so I can get some shards. Oh, nice. You exchanged the Phobos and level up. And a level up. Sweet. I really wish that they made it easier to craft earlier sets, because, I mean, like, there's a big chunk of content in that game that you really can't access, like, because you zip by it so fast. And those of us that are later on, I mean, like, it's just so insanely expensive to level those things up that is of no use. Might as well just throw it away. And how are you guys liking the music, Snitchu and Jackson? Others seem to be enjoying it, or the other people last stream. But I haven't heard your guys' opinion. I like this guy, and he has the little cosmetic of the Team Enrage. Snitchu says, it's fine. What kind of music do you like to listen to, Snitchu? Jackson says, Snitchu. Something dramatic's about to happen. Is Jackson going to propose to Snitchu? Is he going to lash out against some random sporadic thing? We don't know. All we know. Suji says, I don't really listen to anything. Gotcha. Suji says, I'm weird. Nah, it's fine, man. I didn't listen to music for a very, very long time. And then I started listening to it. Actually, the reason I usually listen to it is to trick myself into doing work. It's really weird. It's sort of like exploitive psychology of myself. But, yeah, so that's one reason that it's probably not the best for me to be listening to tons of music while streaming, is because, like, well, you know, I really like the music. And so, consequently, it means less when, you know, I want to use it to help me study and whatnot. The nice thing with Absorb is that it can sort of boost your potential beyond your health thanks to the shield. At the same time, your shield maxes out. Jackson says, aw, man. Jackson, you keep saying things and you don't follow up on it. You need to follow up on things. Man, we're almost level 227. We should be able to make it if I stream again next time. Or maybe even here, I don't know. Maybe we will be able to get to here. Jackson said, SSS1 just unfriended me and ignored me. Sad face. I'm sorry, man. Assuming that you were actually friends with him. Snitchu says, I believe you. Kappa. What's Kappa? I should not be a streamer. I'm so ignorant of these cultural terms. How much XP do we need? We just need... Oh, I just need about 4,000 more XP. Oh, it's a Twitch emote. Gotcha. It's like sarcasm. Oh, gotcha. Also, how's your new guild treating you, Snitchu? Jackson says, he was so strong, now I probably can't beat Raid 3. Yeah, if you really had Snitchu, that would be a huge contributor to your raid team. Currently says, I'm guessing SSS1 is a high-level player. Yes, he has the highest TS in the game. If I were to have one friend, I would want it to be SSS1. Snitchu says his current guild is doing way better than 777. People talk a lot here. Yeah, like, I can't keep up with my guild because people talk so much. Oh. And I sort of feel like I'm not contributing enough because it's like, you know, I'm just sitting there like, oh yeah, I've got stuff to do. Sorry. Yeah. Oh wait, did you get into, what did you get into against Snitchu? Did you get into Midnight? Midnight was, or did you get into, Rev 9? Jackson says, yes, he isn't the highest level, but the best stats, yeah. Rev 9, gotcha. Yeah, Rev 9's pretty good. One of my personal favorites, because I know the leader from there. He really cares about the guild. Unlike, yeah. Oh boy. Man, we're so close to level 227, but so far, just about a little less than 4,000 XP. Sinju says, that PvP team, double Yabo and Robbie. Yeah, that was a weird combination. That was really strange. Holy smokes, I did not know that someone this powerful was in my guild. Some really good people here. Jackson says, my guild is weak, but it's my childhood's friends guild. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I find a lot of people end up in guilds with their friends. Well, alright, so we are done with Bit Hero stuff, so we have an option here. We either stop streaming, or we go play some Toon Shooters 2. What do you guys think? Should I call it a quits, or should I continue? Jackson says, World Boss, I don't have any energy, sadly. I spent it all on adventures. Snitchu says, stop streaming. Oh, well, thank you, Snitchu. But yeah, I do have stuff to get done this evening, to be completely honest with you, so probably should call it a quits here. But hey, thank you everyone for dropping by. Really appreciate it. If you found this video entertaining, please leave a like. If you didn't find it entertaining, please leave a dislike. Until next time, make the most of your day.